Oh, sure, you can go to the Louvre if you want to, but I mean, for crying out loud, just figure out the difference in the cost of going to Paris or stay here in the Valley of the Sun and visit with Susan Morrow Poget.
Perfectly done. Perfectly done.
Susan, listen, I've known you since you were a child. Your parents started this entire project, and it's called
The Celebration of Fine Art.
And boy, the celebration has been going on. Can't believe 27 years now. You got to explain to everybody, particularly those who haven't visited, what keeps a special operation like this going for more than a quarter of a century.
Wow. Amazing teamwork of awesome people. So we have artists from all over the world, and we select the best that we can find, and we have a great team of helpers every year that help make this amazing thing happen. 40,000 square feet of exhibit space with 100 artists takes a village.
And you can spend the day between now and when?
March 26th. So 3 more weeks of celebrating art in the most wonderful place you can do it.
In answer to the question, by the way, is this the big art show under the white tents?
Yes, it is.
And that's what almost everybody identifies.
The Big White Tent
right?
Art Show, yes. The original Big White Tent Art Show.
You know, we can talk about the tents and we can talk about the location and the dates and so on. The most important thing is that we talk about the artists.
Yes, let's meet some of the artists.
Well, let's do that right now, okay?
Just 3 of the amazing team here. We have Robin Branham. She's from Malibu, and she brings her beautiful abstract art. This one's called Life.
How many years? How many years with the...
I've been doing the Celebration of Fine Art for 22 years.
Why? Why do you keep coming back?
I love it, and I sell a lot of art there.
I like that kind of capitalist approach. I mean, after all, somebody's got to pay for these, right? And if somebody wants to buy this instantly right now, you will sell it, but only if they identify it by name.
And it's called Life.
I think we probably will be able to identify that. And remember, Robin, it's good to see you again. Shall we stroll a little bit and meet a gentleman who really has a unique style, not only with sports as a focus, but also dancing. And we'll be giving you an example of both of these as we meet.
STUART, YANKELL.
And Stuart, listen, we saw you last year, and I was particularly taken with the sports figures that you've done. Talk about why it is this is not just an action portrait.
So I've been painting musical and dance themes and sort of capturing motion for a great many years in my work, and people have been asking me to paint sports, and this is a baseball piece that I met a gentleman, a friend of mine, a collector here that played for the Texas Rangers, and he retitled this one for me, called it Into the Next County.
And this is called?
And this one is called Interstellar Tango.
How can you possibly go wrong during Cactus League play when afterwards, after the ball game is over, you may want to go out, do a little dancing, and the most important thing is you figure out what you're doing by visiting the art show. Listen, come on over, Susan, and introduce us to...
This is GEDION NYANHONGO from Zimbabwe, and he is our wonderful stone sculptor, and I love when I come in the morning hearing the tap, tap, tap on his stone.
Listen, when you come from Zimbabwe,
yes, sir,
and you come to the Valley of the Sun, and you discover the Celebration of Fine Arts, you've got to be a happy fella.
I feel privileged. I feel this is one of the best places for meeting people who admire and love my work.
And talk about your work. What makes it uniquely different? What kind of stone?
First of all, this is art which is created by subtraction. It's not addition, it's subtracting so that the piece comes out. So I take a stone and look at the natural form of it, and that's what I use to envision what's inside before even I take off anything. Then the vision of the piece which I will get from the natural form of the stone will guide me to know where to take off and when to say it's done.
And you'll actually be working at the celebration as people are strolling through during the day.
Yes, I will be tapping, and some people will call me a stone pecker instead of woodpecker.
Listen, I just keep thinking every time I come to visit you that if a while back people could just peer over the shoulder of Picasso or Modigliani or Matisse and watch them while they're working, that's exactly what you can do, right?
This is it. This is it. Exactly. These are master artists at work, and you can watch what they do, share in that creative process, and you'll own a piece of history.
Well, once again, I think that it's important that you remind all the newcomers where they can find the white tents.
Okay, we're on the southwest corner of Hayden Road and Loop 101, exit 35, right off the Loop 101, easy to get to. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. through March 26th.
And when you just stroll through, you'll understand why it is that they call it a celebration of fine art. Back in a moment.